Sid.
It depends what
A bearer, but recently, as you know, the work we...
I don't mind, but...
Because our ranks are filled with scouting. And since he accompanied...
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys'
One can never have too...
Truer words. I'll let the initiate know, and that he is to proceed directly to...
No time like the present.
No time like the present.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Sid,
By all means.
it's my old and something.
How did she come by such...
Finding bearers always... And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of... And even better for her.
Leaving the bearers to be
Sid, I'd like to believe, and while I'm well aware that you've forbidden... I can't let those bearers die in their cells.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we...
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception and we stay no longer than we have to. Ash isn't...
Thank you, Sid. Chadwick. Another of my former masters. The thought of him held cap...
He must be very important to you.
He was.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Raven. We should head there as quickly as we can.
As do I, Doris.
Clive, my boy.
Harpocrates. I've been charged with locating a book.
And you seek a rare one whose name I have not?
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much.
And yet I gather it did not. Clive, if I fear she asks the impossible.
The Executors.
Coveters of Secrets, a clandestine organization committed to the collection. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it a tale which could overturn the established order were it, or so rumor has it.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why? See, they lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that
which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she...
by the hand of the Executor.
But what drives them?
A fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the... You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or...
Then my hunt was doomed from the... What was Vivian expecting?
Not from thin air, no. Rumors of the Executors are rife among them, but rather less so across... I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Alas, I have heard naught from him, but though he did not mention it by name, it is possible, if you were, by some chance, able to save even a single...
Very well. I'll be sure to pay gut.
Torgal! All yours, Torgal! There's more! Now, Torgal! There's more! Torgal, kill! Stay down! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! There's more! And another! There's more! And another!
The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which else would a bookworm live in? This is a Royal Army logbook. Did he take this from the local barracks? His interests were certainly varied. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Leaving so soon, stranger? We've been watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it, or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
Let's see, shall we? Too slow. Nice try.
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book, for now. The world is small. We shall meet again. Until then.
Wait! Damn it. Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about. Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dock. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by Akashic. I need to hurry. There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the Wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet. But let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor.
Then I'll search the upper level.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. Locked up tight. So this place, and I doubt they'll have taken the creature with... Minimal loss of Waluda lives. Even the Imperials take better care. Time to fight.
To me, Flames! Stay small! And another! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill!
No sign of any bearers yet. I hope you have better luck downstairs.
They were feeding bear. Nothing but a Kashyyyk down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on. No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place...
I know. I've been reading bearers die every day in service of their master. Hitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And not just those who could fight, but the elder and those who wouldn't or couldn't.
I'm afraid it means they were...
Then we're too late.
Don't say that.
A key.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. Finish up here.
All right.
Let's see what we can find down here. A survivor. And she sounds close. There's no need to be... Are you alone?
Some of the guards, they're still... Everyone...
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather...
Ready when you are. You poor thing.
Did Jadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. He must have sent you. Where is he? He opened your...
Chadwick.
Was that...
Monster...
We have to get out of here.
Doris?
All right. You put that bear...
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers. Will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen. Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine.
No.
What is it?
A diary. He was here.
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last.
Chadwick.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway.
No. I'll see that she's looked after from now on.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. That's the man I remember.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have, after so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought, and he died not as someone's tool.
Hyde Marie is proof of that. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath.
Thank you, Doris. Vivian, I found it.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these, and I convinced him to... He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable, provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough. As the sad history of the...
You said that the book inspired you to...
It did. She was a heretic, you see. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, I, too, have always felt some... She taught me that my solitude was not a... And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely...
Do you still feel that way?
Honestly? I'm not entirely... Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather... But the more I study, the more I find So if you'll permit me, remember, Clive, when enough give the men and women of this benighted world...
I'll try, Vivian.